Hello, Boris Pravisham here. Welcome to the journey to 100. Fairly good group. I've been playing with them for quite a while now, and I thought thought they were good enough to have a little bit of a recording session with. It's yeah, they're not particularly good. There's nothing special. It's just all right. We're on the EU server. I usually am, because that's the time that I record tends to be the best for that. Where are we? We don't need to kill any of these people. See, when I play this game now, I just zone out. Everything's done unconsciously. So I don't realize that I'm not playing deathmatch, because that's what I was playing just before I started recording. So I just came up trying to kill people. Grand Prix, who's first? The row hit the bot, right there. I'm surprised the bot didn't kill me there. They usually... Oh no, I think they... It seems to be different. I don't know if it's a change or, I've just sort of come up with it in my head, but it seems that the bots don't attack you in this one unless you have a ball, unless you're a threat. Which makes sense, because that's the strategic thing to do. If you're the leader, then you should focus on running, unless someone with a ball comes towards you, and you've got a chance of killing them. As far as strategy goes, I still find it a little difficult to try and defend the runner, because you can't see where their checkpoint is, and all of the maps are, entirely symmetrical, so there's no easy way to give directions to say, oh, the next checkpoint is, at such and such a place. You don't need to kill me. You can usually tell the people that have just started, because they chase you. Oh, we got me that time. Yeah, I've been having good fun with them, just teaching that, what's his face, Vladan? Oh, we won. Wow. Yeah, just teaching him, a few tricks of the trade, and introducing him to how it all works, a few different strategies. For example, hoops, I realised that it is a little confusing, because you go to, when you just start, you go to shoot through the side that has the X on it, but the X is supposed to mean don't throw through that side. But I see everyone who's new, they throw it through the wrong side, so it's a good idea to help out. Oh, you're going to throw it at me, aren't you? You are. But, oh, I don't understand that. Right. Just a bit of defense. I'll do some defense. And now I've run out of balls. The pun still makes me laugh. Oh, I threw that completely the wrong way. It's alright, it's still on the way. Oh, and I face planted. I have absolutely nothing to talk about today. I'm not exactly taking this seriously, am I? You gonna kill me? Yep. You probably hear the gecko in the background. I do notice that one of the ways to sort of counteract lag is to get right up in someone's face. So there's less to go wrong. Oh, I threw that too high, because usually I can catch it on the way back down. There's a point that I aim at, and it's a little difficult when it's a cube, because it can bounce the wrong way entirely. Who's up there? I thought. Yeah, the bot AI. Let's see if we can get it this time. Oh, wrong way. But I can sometimes get that. Oh, I had a chance to catch that. You can see the ball sort of hover for a second. He's still AFK. You can't AFK in this game. Sorry, that we'll try again. No. I try and do it in one fluid movement. I still think there's a strategic benefit to throwing it to yourself. I think obviously throwing to a teammate is a lot better. But when you're in games like this, where I've noticed that... Oh, oops, I knocked that up. Thank you, whoever did that. Who was it? SGI. I've noticed that... got laser ball. In multiplayer, not only is it... oh, I've got jetpack. Is it unlikely that you'll find people that use a lot of teamwork, unless you've been with them for quite some time and you get to know one another, that kind of thing. People tend to play a little individually on a team, if that makes sense. Oh, sorry for that. See, that there is the reason why I throw it, because that person was aiming for me when I ran past them. And if they killed me, it would have dropped at my feet and they would have picked it up. But if I throw it before they do that, then there's a chance that someone else can do it. You gonna kill me? Where is the... There. See, I'm not going to do it now because he's there. See, and he aimed at me, so... Yeah, but I threw it too hard and it bounced off the wall. It was supposed to be a little lob, and it should have landed around there. So there's a chance, especially if there's bots, there's a chance that they'll come and grab it. Right. This is really just down to... Okay, he's done the wrong thing there. Oh no, it's not there. The bots must have taken it and thrown it somewhere. Right. Good bot. There you go. I did mention in the last one that SGI... For some reason I'm actually pointing at the screen right now. I'm touching the screen, pointing at SGI. That does not translate through audio, funnily enough. Yeah, I did point out last time that I thought I'd seen him around, but it was weird that he had a low level, so I think he either... And I've seen him heaps since I've sort of mentioned that. Oh, I thought I had him there for a second. There's that, half a second of tension as you wait for it to calculate everything and work out whether you've hit them or not, or whether they've blocked it or caught it. What was I talking about? Yes, here, SGI. I know Raptor's got the same bug where... Ooh, no, missed. He's got the same bug where it doesn't count your levels when you're a multiplayer. So you start from 0 every time. Either that, or he has a non-genuine version of the game. I've noticed that happens with people that... There are people that come on and proudly proclaim that they haven't bought it. So that may be something that Eric should look into a little bit, making sure that people have genuine versions of the game. I haven't seen any hacking, which, it's a small community. There's less to do if you're a hacker, using things like aimbots and that kind of thing. If you're in a smaller community, you might as well focus your attention on people where you can show off more. On games, I mean. Yeah, that was not the best play there. That was interesting. Just came bouncing along. If you're both holding balls and watching one another, you should, like that. I think it's best to hold on to them for a second. See if they're going to flinch first. If they don't, aim for their feet. I've also taken to bouncing it on the floor in front of them. I find it's a little harder to catch. Oops. Well, I missed then when trying to demonstrate. Ooh, there's other people in this game. Just focusing my attention on Jello. He seems a nice guy. See, I think it is important that you are nice in this, because it is a small community, just like a small town. Everyone knows everyone. And if you get a bad reputation for yourself, you end up being kicked from games. You see the Reddit full of, well, not full of, but there's the subreddit. There's a couple of people that keep getting kicked from games and they're constantly complaining about it. But it's mostly because everyone knows them and knows they're not the most sportsmanlike. So that is an advantage of a small community. Yeah, we've done that to us. I should probably stop doing that. Wasn't really a kudos giving worthy giving moment. Kudos giving worthy. I don't think that's a sentence. Oh, this gives me a little fright there. Where, yeah, well, we're going to do it to one another again. Did I win that points battle? No. You got a top gun for it. Oh, no. Okay. I think I got blocked. Of all the power-ups, I think the huge ball was my least favourite, and then the homing dodgeball. Ooh, I almost caught that. I saw the blue flicker. Because people will, and I think it is a good tactic to get as close as you can to try and counteract the lag, so it's just a little bump and you often get to pick up the ball straight away. See, that Mr. Void is still AFKing. He's been like that for almost an hour, and the game hasn't kicked him yet. I swear I've been kicked for idling before, unless he's just like bumping his mouse every now and then. Yeah, people get very close, so a tactic I've been using is to look directly at the ball in their hands, and then as soon as you think they're going to release, you click. And I've found with a reasonable consistency. Oh, I could have caught that one too. With a reasonable consistency, I've been catching them, so that's when they're right up close to you. And I found spamming doesn't seem to work as well because it kind of requires you reading the other person's mind, so it is a little bit of a human thing, I guess. Got the ball. Oh, I missed it. Damn it, that would have been good. No. Yeah, you kind of have to read their mind as to when, you can't do it with bots, as to when they're going to release it. And then click at that point in time, because if you're spamming, you tend to not be clicking fast enough. So the gaps between the clicks is when you can be hit. And I don't know, it's different for different people, but I found I've had more success at trying to read their minds than... Oh, I don't think any of us are actually playing hoops. See, this Jello guy's just trying to kill me, and the others are killing each other. Oh, where'd that go? It reset. I did not know that happened. Oh, I almost. Whoops. I was going for the where you can just sort of sit on the side. Where's Jello guy? Oh, that was a bad idea. I should have shot. I didn't think anyone else was going to hit me in the air other than him, so I was looking for him. Right, who has it now? I was absolutely nowhere near him, but thankfully. And now the Vladan guy seems AFK. I like this map for hoops. It's the best map for hoops. It's really well designed. Eric did a really good job with this one, I think, because all the jumps are in just the right places, so that you see this one, it works perfectly there, but then this one doesn't, and you have to know which ones work and which ones don't, especially for things like for the Grand Prix. It really helps to know and which edges you can kind of hang on to and which one... Oh, that was wrong. I let that go before I meant to. My finger kind of slipped on this stupid wireless mouse I'm playing with. Yeah, so it rewards you for knowing this map, because yeah, especially on the Grand Prix you can get very fast and do a lot of dodging in this small amount of space. And it's kind of like a sniper's nest up on that thing. Who am I protecting? Right, I should be over here catching, not that he's going to throw it to me. But I found there's briefly alluded to this. Am I at the wrong side? Do we throw through the... Okay, so we throw through the red. Yeah, we're blue, so we throw through the red. I think that makes sense. This game's taking quite a while. I'm supposed to finish about now. Oh, yep, see, I did the exact thing, because it can get frustrating. You kinda... Oh, and that's the perfect drifting around there. And then you shoot off like this for the Grand Prix. Oh, I did that wrong. But there is a definite... Not the Grand Prix, for the capture the cube. When you're in multiplayer like this, I don't think it would work entirely well, like in a more... like say in a tournament or something like that. But if people aren't paying attention, then a really quick way for the capture the cube is around like that, and you can drift around these and really get your boost up. And going around it looks like it's longer, but I think it's the fastest route around. What am we doing? Hoops, and I've got to finish, so let's take it a little more seriously. We seem to release at the same time every time. They have a fairly similar technique. See if I can hit that. It would have been close, but I got him. I was trying to bounce the ball down because I saw him going for it, so I was trying to be annoying. Because he would have seen it on his screen and hopefully it would have updated. So that it... whoops. Yeah, he thought it would be there for a second while it updated, and I would have known where it was and no one else would have. At least I think that's how it ends up working. Just from purely anecdotal evidence. And up we go through the hoop. Yeah, you're not going... there's no point in killing me. I know you're probably enjoying it, but you're rather drawing this game out. You get that hoop bank shot if you bounce a ball off of the wall. Are you finally back? Right, time this right. Oh, I saw him coming and I was just trying to grab it and release. But yeah, you get the hoop bank shot if it ricochets off something, and it's I think it's more meant for bouncing it off the back wall, which I really not the greatest fan of. I don't think it's accurate enough, even if you get fairly good at it. And it's definitely not as fast as Teamwork, even though it seems like it would be, like standing at the other end of the, like if you've got the ball here. It seems like it would be, oh, I moved backwards. Don't move backwards, I'm trying to catch. Because I had that, but I moved backwards. Oh, I missed it. I don't know why, I just find it nice to shoot. I'll see if I can do it. Oh, no. Well, on this one the walls are too far away to do it anyway, but on the other ones you can bounce it off the back wall, and I find it's almost always faster when I'm sitting there waiting for someone to line it up. And half the time they get killed, and they're just trying to do it all themselves. It is faster to use Teamwork. At least I think so. I say all these things like I'm some sort of Jedi Master. I'm not. It's just I play constantly throughout the day. Oh, I thought there was a ball there. You're going to try and kill me again. Why? Why? Why would you? Damn it. I'll just get rid of you. I didn't. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, it reset again. Interesting. Oh, close. I have been trying to practice those ones. Because it's really useful to be able to shoot from anywhere. Damn it, I got the wrong ball. Okay, here we go. Just a little bit of strafing there, just to stop people getting me. looks like we're having a 20-minute video today, as it ends right now. Thank you for watching the journey to 100. I'm up to level 80. I've got a couple more levels between Wednesday and now, but I will see you next Monday. So, goodbye.